Hello mates, what's up? In my today's video, I'm going to discuss two things. First, what is reporting verb and reported speech, and second one, that how to use time, place and tenses accordingly in narration change, or you can say direct or indirect speech. This is going to be my part 2 video, so if you want to know all of those things, you have to watch it completely without skipping any part. I have already made my part 1 video and it's still in my channel. If you feel like you haven't watched it yet, then I might suggest you watch it at first, otherwise this part will not be clear to you, because it was based on the basic concept like what is direct speech or what is indirect speech, with some examples elaborately. So without wasting any time, come with me just to look at this video. What is it exactly here? So before going to start off this video, I want to say, if you like this video, give your like, and if you feel like you are new here in my channel or for the first time you have come, then please subscribe my channel, press the small bell icon button and share it to other persons. So now we shall come to the main topic. So at first I shall tell you what is reporting verb and reported speech. Sometimes we call it quoted speech as well. So what is it exactly? So let me write it here. First is reporting verb and reported speech. So what they are exactly? Well, before going to explain all about them, let me write one example, because if I don't write then it won't be clear to you. So with this example I shall explain one by one. So if I write one sentence here like, he said Rama is a very good person. So you can read this sentence, he said Rama is a very good person. So in this sentence, you can find out one word that is said, which denotes that how the person or the doer is acting or behaving here. So in this sentence, the person, whoever the person is saying something about Rama. And this said is known as here reporting verb, because we all know said acts as a main verb, because it indicates you how the person is behaving or what he or she is doing here. So here he is speaking about Rama, that he is a very good person, and for that reason said is an example of reporting verb. In narration change, we use so many reporting verbs, sometimes instead of saying, suggesting, advocating, requesting, promising, etc. etc. So they all come under the branch of reporting verb. Now you will think that what is reported speech? What is it? If I take this example, then I might say you here, you can see one part apart from reporting verb, that is Rama is a very good person. Rama is a very good person. So you can see that the person is speaking about Rama, who is a very good person. It means that the person giving a speech about Rama. And for that reason, this certain part is known as reported speech, because it's reporting a speech from this person. Reported speech. So that is the main thing about reporting verb and reported speech. So that is the main thing what we can talk about it here in narration change. Now you will think that if I transform it from direct and indirect speech, still it will remain as it is. But there is some different thing in indirect speech. If we write this sentence in indirect speech, well, I'm not teaching you how to convert direct speech into an indirect speech, but I can write it down here to explain it elaborately. If I transform this direct speech into an indirect speech, it will be like, he said that Rama was a very good person. Now you can see this different here in this indirect speech. I have written, he said that Rama was a very good person, and this sentence is written in an indirect speech. In direct speech, you can see this reporting verb. It is also same here in indirect speech also. Now you can see I have written that which was absent in direct speech. But now you can see that I have written this sentence in a very different way, as if I have paraphrased it from this reported speech. That is why in indirect speech, this reported speech, or sometimes we call it as quoted speech, has transformed into a paraphrased speech, because we have paraphrased this speech with some other words to make the meaning quite meaningful, but the main thing is same as it is. So here you can see that reported speech has become now a paraphrased speech, which is not a reported speech because we have written this sentence in an indirect speech. And in this way you can denote that the person is not talking about Rama quite directly, rather indirectly. After paraphrasing it, you can say it here because it has been changed by me with this sentence. He said that Rama was a very good person. So that is the main thing here in this indirect and direct speech regarding reporting verb and reported speech, or sometimes we call it as a quoted speech as well. Now I shall talk about that how you will change the tense. We change it in indirect speech, and the place and the time accordingly, how you will do it. So let's talk about it one by one. So now we shall know how to change the tense and the time and places here. Tense and time or places whatsoever. How to change it? Some things you keep it in your mind. If you see that your reported speech, if you see that if your reported speech is written in simple present tense and reporting verb is in simple past, then you have to write your reported speech, you can say, or paraphrase speech. So I must write here paraphrase speech. In your indirect speech, in the simple past form. So here you can see I have written, if your reported speech is written in simple present tense and reporting verb is written in simple past, then you have to write your paraphrase speech in your indirect speech in the simple past form. For example, if I take the previous example here, you can see he said in this direct speech that he said Rama is a very good person. Rama is a very good person. So here in this direct speech, this reported speech is written in the simple present tense. but the reporting verb is written in the simple past form. So while I shall change it into indirect speech, then I have to use here in my paraphrase speech, that is simple past form. It means that simple present will transform into simple past accordingly here in the indirect speech. That is the main thing here. So let me write it here. Simple present, simple past. So you can see simple present into simple past. That is the main thing here. Next. So next is present continuous form. If you see that in the direct speech, your reported speech is written in present continuous tense, then in the indirect speech, it will be transformed into past continuous tense. So present continuous tense will be in past continuous tense. So you can see it here, present continuous tense will be past continuous tense in the indirect speech. Again, another thing I must tell you, if you see present perfect tense, then it will be transformed into past perfect tense. In this narration change, while you are transforming your sentence from direct to indirect speech, from present perfect to past perfect tense. The last thing is, if you see simple past in your reported speech, then you have to use their past perfect tense. If you see your reported speech is written in the direct speech, that is simple past, then while you are transforming your sentence from direct to indirect speech, then it will be transformed into past perfect tense. Then it will not be written by you as a simple past, then you have to transform it into past perfect tense. Well, let me give a revision on it. Suppose you are doing narration change and you are now going to change your direct speech into indirect speech, and how you will do it? Very simple. It's at first you have to see your direct speech, especially the reported speech. If you see that your reported speech is written in the simple present form, then while you are transforming it in the indirect speech, you have to write it in the simple past form. For example, you can take it here. He said Ram is a very good person, but while I have changed it into the indirect speech, I have written, he said that Rama was a very good person. Simple past. Likewise, if your reported speech is written in present continuous tense, then you have to use past continuous tense. If your reported speech is written in present perfect tense, then you will transform it into past perfect tense. If your reported speech is written in simple past tense, then you will be transform it by yourself in the past perfect tense. If it's written simple past, then it will be in the past perfect tense if it's written. So that is the main thing, how you will change the tense. Now I hope it will be clear to you while you are changing from direct to indirect speech, but in this video I shall not tell you. In my next video, which is part 3 of this video, I shall give you some example to explain it elaborately. So next, how you will change the time and places here. Suppose you have seen now, today, etc. So many things while you are changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech. So if you encounter any kind of word like that, now, today, tomorrow, what will be your main thing? Or what you will think about them while you are changing it from direct to indirect speech? How you will change them? Very simple. If you see now in your direct speech, now will be written by you as that day. If you see tomorrow, then it will be the following day. If you see their work, then it will be our work. In this way you will change it. Sorry, I have made a mistake. If you see now, in the direct speech you should write it then instead of that day. Then, sorry, if you see today, then you should use that day. So what I have written here, you can see that if you see now, in your direct speech you should write then instead of now. Sorry, it was my silly mistake, I didn't see at first. If you see tomorrow, then you should write the following day or the next day, like that. If you see today in your direct speech, while you are transforming it in the indirect speech, you have to write that day instead of today. If you see their work, then you should use our work instead of their work. So that is the main thing what I have tried to explain here in this video. I hope it's now clear and conspicuous in front of you. Still, if you feel like that it's not clear totally and you have some confusion, please let me know in the comment box below. If you like this video, give your like, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon and share it to others. That will be helpful and beneficial towards them. So that's all for today. Tada, see you again. Bye.